What's going on, everybody? I'm Mr. Hyena, and welcome to the Think Tank. Welcome to episode, I think we're on 5 now? Episode 5? I could go and double check, actually. I already have YouTube pulled up. Yeah, we're on episode 5. Welcome to episode 5, ladies and gentlemen. We have nothing really, major to talk about in this episode of the podcast, so we're just kind of wing it. Yeah, whatever pops up. So, but we did have a little a little thing we wanted to go over first, and that was like just YouTube stuff. So I guess to start a conversation, Dominic, how long have you done YouTube for?
And that was.
Yeah, true. Also, I just realized on my recording thing, your microphone was getting picked up, so you're gonna have to repeat what you just said.
Is it?
No, it is now. It is now. Don't worry.
My this thing just like it picks up some stuff and then sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
I said, uh, whenever if you count me doing YouTube like stuff that we've done together, then I guess whenever we first uploaded.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Do you do much like by yourself though at all?
I plan on doing stuff. I'm trying to figure out like I want to record on my laptop, my gaming laptop, and then play on my actual PC. But I need to figure out the audio stuff.
Yeah. Fair. That's the tough thing about having a dual setup is trying to get your audio and your video to sync. Uh, Usually, what I do is I plug my webcam into my second PC whenever I
Mm-hmm.
do use webcams, um, and then my mic is also plugged into my second PC. Unless I'm with you guys, then I do it very backwards, and I do my microphone on my main PC, and there's no audio from my webcam. So then here's the sucky part about editing is that I have to then line up the audio perfectly with
Yeah.
what my mouth is saying, which is the hardest thing to do because for some reason like the clips are like different sizes and like different lengths for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense, but I got to deal with that.
I
So
think I figured out how to get like the game audio and stuff to like my laptop, but my mic is what's tricky. I could just plug in this mic into my laptop and just use my headset microphone
yeah, I mean you could do
if
that.
I'm playing with someone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because then that's the next tricky part is how are you going to be able to if you want to do a video with a friend, how do you um,
Yeah.
go about?
I could just buy a $400 like amp thing, so it just like transfers everything. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive. It's an expensive way to do it. Um, but I guess continuing on with the YouTube conversation, that was kind of your introduction into content creation was me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't remember how it started.
I think I went back and I think the first video you were in was called like MLG soundboard video. It was something like that. Like we did like this. It was this app that you had, and we made a whole video about it. I don't know why
Oh.
we did, but it was. Hang on, let me like look it up. It's on my it's on my mom's account, so I gotta like go back to a long.
It's it kind of rings a bell. But I don't like. I don't really remember it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you because that was years ago. 7 years ago. It's called L. I typed. I typed it LMG. Not MLG. LMG
OMG.
Soundboard Edition. That's what I said. And before that, it was usually just me or I had some Xbox friends playing. But yeah, and then the second video, which was part two, uh, Quentin was in it. That was the first time he was in my videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was 7 years ago. Let me I'm not gonna play it. September 4th, 2016 was when you first appeared on my channel, Dominic.
Oh wow.
I know. Dude, this is almost 7 years. And for context, if you have not picked up on anything or have not watched any of my other videos, me and Dominic are cousins, so we grew up together. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I met him 7 years ago, but
I had no idea I had a cousin until 7 years ago.
yeah, just boom, we met, just randomly. Um, but yeah, so you joined me kind of about that time, and I don't know, something just clicked with me and you on camera. Something just clicked,
Yeah.
just out of
Kind of
nowhere.
just did whatever, and it was just fun, so we just did it.
Yeah, and then eventually it kind of picked up steam a little bit with specifically Charlie Adventures is what really picked. I was like, okay, Dominic, you're not going anywhere. Stay right here. Like you're helping me with this. And then we all know how that kind of had to end, but unfortunately. But speaking of Charlie Adventures, I wanted to kind of hint at this in this episode of the podcast because I know this isn't my most popular thing on my channel, so I wanted to do a teaser one way or another. But we have one new episode coming out this Saturday. It's technically a Funny Moments episode of Season 2, but unfortunately it's really, really late. It's like over 2 years late. That season's been out for like 2 years now. And then on next Friday, I have the secret episode that I talked about when we reviewed a couple of cast episodes. In the one video we did about a month ago. That's going to be released next Friday. The reason for that being is because on that day exactly a year ago, we filmed the video. Literally a year ago to that date, Dominic, we recorded that video.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's already been a year, and I didn't finish it. So, yeah, I'm stupid. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say right now for Cass. There are some new updates, but I'm keeping this a secret. Even Dominic doesn't know much about it, so I'm gonna keep it a secret for the time being. But yeah, so Charlie Adventures is not completely done yet, but it will be here within the next couple months. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so actually, speaking of kind of like the whole YouTube and just all that beautiful stuff, Dominic, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Oh, that's a tough one. Hold on. Let me go look at my subscribe channels and just see.
Okay. And
I just need to get an idea.
this can either be right now or it can be all time. It's
Kind of tough. I guess my favorite right now would be like, I don't know if you heard of him, but like Rizzy and like Smitty and Puffer and all them.
Yeah, I think I know who you're
Like
talking
just
about. I think I know who you're
just watching basically them all together is just hilarious.
Yeah, that's dope.
I still watch SML.
Oh, SML. No, the funny thing is that the other day actually I got suggested an SML video and I clicked on it, and I'm like, the fact that we were pretty damn near close with like our skits was kind of scary, because it was kind of like it had the same premise. Like someone would do something stupid, they had to fix it, and by the end of it, like someone would get hurt, and then it would magically all just fix itself.
Yeah.
You know, so you can kind of see where we got the inspiration from Cass from when we originally made it. Then we kind of morphed it into its own kind of deal.
Yeah.
With seasons and stuff.
We could have been like all those people that like would just do like parodies. They have all the SML characters, but they'd voice them themselves.
I mean, we could have done something like that, but at the time we didn't have money, so I couldn't buy any plushies. So we kind of went with what we had.
We just used whatever we found.
Yeah, no, seriously, because I think like in like season 1, I think it was season 1, like 3 of the characters were dog toys. I know. Like 3 of them were like dog toys. Like, and that's why the ghost had no eyes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Because they got chewed out.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was like this Rudolph plush that was like a Christmas decoration of our grandma's.
Oh yeah. And
And
Charlie was literally like
yeah, no, not
the
that.
stuffed cat.
That was kind of the honestly the luckiest thing we've ever had because I don't remember. I'm gonna have to actually ask. I'm gonna have to ask our grandma about that. Like when we eventually found it because all I remember is just finding him one day and be like, "Let's use this."
I think it
And
was like in like a cupboard, like something for
oh
like display.
yeah,
It
actually,
was in their old like wood like TV. They use it as a TV stand. I think it's supposed to be just a display decoration, but they had a small TV in
oh
their room.
yeah. Actually, yeah, and they still have that too. Funny,
Yeah,
funny
but
enough,
they put their TV on it, and it was just in there. It's like, hey, let's use this.
yeah. And the weird thing is I've tried researching so hard, and yeah, that thing's not anywhere else. So we got kind of lucky with Charlie. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna brag about that to anybody who looks up Charlie Adventures. Be like, yeah, we have an original character that is not inspired by somebody else. Like he is
Yeah,
literally original, 100% original. You can't even buy
he's
him.
he's basically just you.
And that too,
And
he is also just me.
and Mario's basically me, but just a lot more like paranoid.
Honestly, like after going over like footage from for the funny moments episode that's coming out Saturday, that is pretty it like the similarities with you and Mario and me and Charlie is kind of hilarious. With me, it's more of like Charlie's more animated than I am, but with
Yeah,
you, you're Mario's more paranoid than you.
yeah.
And paranoid is in like he's really aware of everything going on. And
He like
then
freaks out over everything.
and then that too, yeah. Like he even knows what's coming, but then he still freaks out about it. Like for example, the landlord showing up at the door. He knows it's the landlord, but when he still shows up, he freaks out. So and
He's not like, "Oh, it's you again." He's, "Oh my god."
yeah, exactly. And you're not like that in real life. You can be a little paranoid about something sometimes, but not to that degree. Not to that degree.
If I get used to it, I won't be paranoid.
Exactly. And I also noticed this. For some reason, we made Charlie such an ignorant asshole about everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not like that at all in real life.
No.
I mean, yes, we're all selfish, but I'm not ignorant. And I refuse to be ignorant. Like, I just, because I hate ignorant people, but then somehow I was able to act out as an ignorant person, you know? Or an ignorant character, which is hard to do. When you hate a certain emotion, but you have to act out that emotion, it sucks. It really does. For example, when we were making Depression, season 2, episode 6, Depression. Yeah, I was kind of going
Yeah.
through a rough time in my life, so that wasn't acting. Like that was pure genuine, like in my feels. And actually, I think I was the one that came up with the whole entire storyline for that episode. And I was like,
Thank you,
Dominic, let's make a film about suicide. Like, let's be sad.
Yeah.
Because then I think who wrote the story for it was Grinchy. It was the episode season 2 episode 5 Grinchy. Was that you that wrote most of that out? It was like Grinchy found his like he it was like 2 years before it was like a prologue, you
Um,
know, like of Grinchy.
I think, yeah, I think there was more to that episode, but I definitely did. I think I came up with like all the Grinch stuff,
Yeah, I mean, someone
all
like
the stuff
that.
that dealt with him.
Yeah, because all I remember was that we showed up, and then we kind of just wanted to film with Grinchy because you finally found him. Which, by
Yeah.
the way, for a lot of people who don't know, the reason why a lot of characters go missing in a series is not because we don't want to use them. We just lose them.
Yeah.
Like we
Like
genuinely lose them.
we didn't use Luigi for a while because we had it was like the one where he had like the fire power up, so he was white. I had a normal one, but I cut his hat off so he could take his hat off.
Yeah.
But then I lost the hat, so I was like,
Oh
oh,
my god.
oh, can't use him.
Yeah, I mean, how did you cut the hat off too? We could have done it with Mario, so we could have a little.
It was so it's like sewed on to like the sides, so you just cut the the sewing off.
Oh, okay. So it's not like that is his head. It's just
No.
like okay, it's a okay.
You take it off and you literally see his hairline and everything. Like he
Wow.
has
Okay.
an actual head. I had to cut some of the
Wow.
stuffing out of the hat though, so it'd go back on.
Oh, yeah, fair. Dang, man, that would have been nice to know.
I
But
didn't do it with Mario because that was technically my brother's plushie. And I didn't want to do
oh,
it.
and then you
But
still continued
the
using
Luigi was mine, so I was like, oh, screw it, I'll do it.
it. Okay, yeah, fair, fair, fair. But yeah, so Luigi was a good example of that because we would have used Luigi. I don't know what for, but I think we were planning on doing something with him still.
I think another reason why I didn't know because like I was probably gonna play him, but I didn't know like what type of personality to give him.
Yeah,
That
and
probably
then
would have just done my normal personality, but that was kind of with Mario.
yeah, then
I
that
just didn't
created
know.
the conflict between
Yeah.
like should you voice Mario and Luigi or just one or the other, and who do you give your personality? You know, that's the
Yeah, I
hard
don't
part
know.
with writing a story, and I don't think a lot of people realize that with even plushie videos, is that
Yeah,
it's just like putting on a movie, like a production of a movie, but it's very smaller. Like it's very small, but it has all the elements to it. And so when you're
yeah,
writing a story about plush plush characters,
yeah,
you have to keep in mind their personalities. And since we're creating, like, for example, Charlie from scratch, or Carly from scratch, or Landlord would actually, never mind, Landlord was kind of a copy from Mr. Goodman, to be
yeah.
honest. But like each
I think it
character
was
has
like
to.
I think the landlord was like the only character like we like basically copied.
Other than Jeffy in episodes 1
Oh
and
yeah,
Where's
because
Jeffy.
we were young and stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because who names their kid Jeffy other than SML? But
Yeah,
yeah. So that's why we stopped using Mike Wazowski in a lot, because we already kind of painted the picture that he was quote unquote Jeffy. So we kind of just boomed him off the set, literally. Um, and then, but then yeah, the only reason why Landlord is a direct copy of Mr. Goodman, apart from the mustache, is because we wanted a landlord that was going to stay, because we did unfortunately lose the original landlord that we used in episode 5, the New Year's special.
yeah.
So we kind of had to, or else that whole story of the landlord wouldn't have existed at
Oh,
all.
I wanted to say this. I don't know if I told you already, but I think when we filmed, I don't know, it was one of the episodes, but we did a scene where like the landlord was going to be calling my phone, but it was like Mario's phone, and then I changed your name in my phone to asshole landlord, and we
Yeah.
filmed it, and I forgot to change it
Oh
back, and
my gosh.
you called me like 2 weeks later. I completely forgot I changed your name, and then so you called me. I look at my phone. It says asshole landlord. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Dude,
And so
okay.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
but no,
priceless. Dude, no
I
way.
answered it. I still didn't know who it was. Then he started talking. I was like, oh, that's right.
Dude, how did you not tell me that? That happened like that was almost. I think it is it over a year ago. I know what episode you're talking about, and I think it has been a year. But yeah, dang, a year later, and you finally tell me that. Jeez. Um. Yeah. So he's referring to technically the newest episode, which is season 3, episode 4, which is like Home Alone. And yeah. Um. Okay. That was the hardest scene to film. Like we had to do so much for that. Um. So basically, step by step process here. He changed my name in his contacts to asshole landlord, and I called Dominic on my phone. But the
Yeah.
problem was that no, not my phone. It was my MacBook. I had my MacBook call you, and
Oh
my
yeah.
phone was recording. But what ended up happening was there was this weird echo, and we had to like, I had to basically silent my MacBook, silent my phone. Like it was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. It was so weird. Remember, you actually bought like an actual like camera.
I did. I
to
still have
use.
it. I still have it. The only reason why we
The,
stopped using it, and actually, if you go and watch season 2, episode 1 through 4, there like everything's all like weirdly fuzzy. That's because the camera I originally bought was a camcorder, and it supported 4K footage. But I think they kind of under they misunderstood how 4K works, and I think they were expecting us to use it with studio lights all around us instead of just ambient light.
yeah,
So that's why it looked all fuzzy. Because if you look in times when the flash is on, for example, it looks perfectly fine. But then when you
yeah.
just have normal light, it's all fuzzy and pixelated. That was the camera's fault, so that's why we stopped using it. Um, because it was
And
very bad
the
quality.
microphone, the
Oh my
microphone that was on the
gosh.
camera.
Dude,
It was so dumb.
yeah, because, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the weirdest thing, this microphone that was attached to this camera, even though it was turned facing away from me recording, or Dominic recording, holding the camera, it would pick the person recording the camera voice up more than the person it was aimed at. It made no
Yeah,
sense. It made zero sense. So then what I did was I flipped it around in later episodes, and
yeah,
it still didn't work.
yeah.
So that was also the final straw. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And at the time, I really didn't have money to just spend willy nilly. So I kind of was just like, I'm just gonna use my phone again. Which then about that time, I got my the current phone I have now, which is the iPhone. I think it's like the 13 Pro Max. So my camera quality improved from early on. Even though iPhone cameras are usually they're really good. So it's just the only reason why we switched in the first place was because it was really hard to hold my phone in
Yeah.
some scenes. So the camcorder was meant to have more of a secure grip on your camera, and then you could easily see what was happening with the screen and whatever. But yeah, so season 2 was rough at the beginning. Like, oh my gosh, dude, I going over the clips from season 2, our stories were so good. I think I even texted you this. I'm like, dude, these stories were so good. Like,
Yeah.
we had such good imagination with writing these, and then the camera and microphone quality ruins it. Like, it utterly ruined it. Um, but yeah, I feel like if I could, I would redo each episode just for better camera quality and mic quality,
Yeah,
just for that.
because we started out on your iPad, which was awkward to hold.
Oh yeah, no, at the beginning of season 1, yeah, like it was so terrible. That's why actually I think that's kind of a reason why we stopped, because we had to put so much effort into just recording it. Not
Yeah,
even writing a script or coming up with a story, but just recording it was such a chore. Um, and then yeah, I guess then we came back 2 years after the beginning of season 1 when we stopped. Then we switched to my phone, and then we kind of used my phone for a while, and then the camcord, and then back to my phone. But yeah, if you go and watch, actually we reacted to episode 1, um, the moment when we're in the bathroom and I'm like dropping the iPad. That's because
yeah,
the iPad was so heavy, and I was holding it with one hand that it was so hard
yeah.
to hold. So it was a pain in the butt to record back then, ladies and gentlemen. We put a lot of effort just for that. Uh, um, yeah, no, I will. For though Charlie Adventures will always have a special place in my heart, for many reasons.
Kind of that's how we started,
Yeah,
and then now, obviously with me moving, we can like do more gaming stuff, which I feel like is a little bit more fun because I just like video games.
who doesn't like video games though? But that's the substitute that we have, ladies and gentlemen. We lose one of my or our sorry longest running series on my channel, and replace it with something that has actually been causing me some success. So it's a good trade off, but it's a sad trade off. But either way, it was gonna happen
Yeah,
eventually. Cast had to end one way or another. Dominic had to force the
Yeah.
hand though. I okay, apart from how I am making it end, I don't know how he would have ended it in the first place. Like, just if he
Yeah, I
listened.
don't. Yeah, we've talked about like ideas of how we would,
Yeah.
but like we couldn't really
Yeah,
think of
because
anything.
on one hand, I was over here thinking like I want a sad ending, like I want a memorable ending that will make people cry, and then you're over here like, I want them to die, or something stupid like that. You're like, I don't even remember what you said. You said something along those lines, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah.
It was something crazy.
Yep, pretty much. But yeah, so with gaming kind of taking the forefront of my channel and what seems to be Dominic's life, um, we're gonna try to get a lot more gaming stuff going. Um, clearly with Charlie Ventures. Oh my gosh, Gary's mod, um, and a few other games, but I want to try and get our group in more, and specifically Dominic as well, because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I feel like the last Gary's Mod video we just did was really good, like really like he did really well. I mean, what was it at, like 4,000 views, I think, which I know sounds pretty fucking terrible, but considering how
Yeah.
small I still am,
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
yeah, it's at 4,000, yeah, so it's pretty good. Wait, what was the? Why did I close out of it? What's the like to dislike ratio? I know you can't see it when you're just like watching it because of YouTube's new system. I don't even know why they do this in the first place, but it has 206 likes, Dominic.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think people like it. So we're definitely gonna try and get on the trend of more Gary's mod. I know it's not really trend anymore, considering it's kind of been slowly declining over the years, but that's what other games are for. Like Lethal Company, man, Lethal Company was.
That was wild.
It was. Oh, and Sea of Thieves. Remember
Oh
Sea of
yeah.
Thieves? It was so chaotic and messy. Oh my gosh. Um, I would say we could try and play some other games like Valorant, even like some more sweatier games, but I don't know. That's what Rocket League is for me now. That's my sweaty game that I play all the time.
Dude, Valorant with everyone, that'd be fun.
It'd be chaotic as hell, and
Yeah.
everyone could see how terrible I am at the game. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just got Valorant like a week ago, I think. So I played it once, and that was with Carlos, and we actually won, weirdly. But yeah, how good are you actually at Valorant?
Let's just say my aim really carries me. I've played it. I played it quite a bit with another friend of mine. We played ranked, and we would do pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I'm not saying I'm like really good, but
you're
I
the
pull my
fucking
weight.
best, Dominic. Oh yeah, there, nice, nice.
Another game would be hilarious. Would be Fortnite. Imagine how
Oh
chaotic that would be.
no, dude. Okay, I would agree with you if I just didn't hate Fortnite.
I
Like,
know.
I'm just too stubborn to play it. I played it like twice, no, actually like 4 times on my channel, and I hated it. I'm like, dude. And that was back when it was like actually like that's when it was peaking, as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this. I don't know. There's just something about Fortnite that's never sat with me. Like I've played Warzone, I played PUBG. Like I don't know. There's
I
just
played Warzone too. I don't really like it.
I don't know. There's just something about battle royale in general that just doesn't sit right with me for whatever reason.
Apex Legends is okay.
Yeah. I also played Apex Legends. I forgot that game existed. I played when it first came out. And then I just stopped. I think that game I just stopped. I didn't get like bored of it or I didn't hate it like Fortnite or anything, but I just kind of stopped for some random reason.
I played it. I think I played like right when it came out too. I played it a few times. and then just like yeah, I just like didn't play it. Kind of forgot.
Exactly, like I just said, I kind of just blanked that it even existed for a while.
We could another game we could get everyone to do is Raft.
Oh, Raft.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've seen a Markiplier play that with Bob and Wade.
It is slow and relaxing, but if you play with like a group of people, it can get chaotic.
Yeah. Actually, we could. I'm looking at it right now. It is fucking $20.
Oh damn!
What's so good
Still
about
$20.
What's so good about this game, bro? I'm kidding.
I I wanted to get Call of Duty Vanguard and play the campaign, but that game's still like $60.
Um, man, I would say that Vanguard gets a lot of hate for everything. So just keep that in mind.
I'd only play the campaign, which is why I don't want to spend $60 on it.
No, I feel you. Because that was the first thing I played. I played the campaign, and I'm gonna be honest, dude. It made no sense to me. Like, what is the storyline? Like, because okay, think of it like this. Like, think of a movie that like Inglorious Bastards, right? It's based on World War II, but it's a fictional story. Imagine that, but you get tossed around everywhere all at once. So you have to just basically cram information.
Because you play as a Russian person, then you play as an American in the Pacific, and it's like you jump back between the different theaters.
Yeah, which is a cool idea, but the way they base their whole story around those people who are randomly like together for some strange reason, and we still can't find out what the project is until I'm probably spoiling this for you. The project Phoenix until way at the end, which is really annoying. Because
it kind of.
Have you watched the Act Man? Do you watch the Act Man?
No.
Please do. He literally gives so much insight into every game. And by the way, yes, he is a Vanguard hater. So, like,
the problem with the thing with like Call of Duty campaigns is that like the person you're playing as, it seems like they try to focus way too much on just the person's like just them storyline instead of like the actual like war storyline, like in Call of Duty World War II, which I love that campaign. But it's towards the end, it seemed like they just focused way too much on like Daniel Red. I think that was the character's name, on his story and all that. And I was like, it should be focus on the actually the bigger picture, the World War II.
Yeah, that's kind of why I think that's why they begin a lot of why Activision and whoever's making the World War II COD is that they're trying to make too much of a story.
Yeah.
Whereas the original Call of Duties, and I'm talking about 1 through 4. I'm not talking about Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4. I'm talking about the first ones.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get that through all your guys' brain, because every time I search up Call of Duty, like, or the original Call of Duties, first thing pops up, Modern Warfare. No, it's not. Like, shut up. Anyways, like, they didn't have a full-on story that went with, like, yes, it had a story, but it went with the war. It wasn't like this made-up story, or it was kind of like this jumping around all over the place. The only game I could think of that is very story-driven based is Call of Duty 3. My favorite Call of Duty of all time, even though it's a buggy mess. The story is so good, but guess why? Because they don't jump around everywhere. They keep the story connected.
Yeah.
But the newer CODs...
It's not like you're doing this and then you jump, you're like, wait, what? Like, I missed something.
Yeah, like...
But it's a completely different thing.
That's how I felt playing Vanguard for the first time. Now, as soon as I finished, I went and watched the Actman's video on it, and I'm like, oh, this actually makes a lot more sense now, because, like, I think that's where they're trying to get you to play it multiple times, is they're trying to make it confusing at first. Because that's how I felt. I felt like I was scratching my head. I'm like, what does this have to do with the story? And then it's like, oh, yeah, cool. We're trying to show you their backstory of how they got to the point to this point, but we don't need to play this whole freaking mission just to find out way at the end on the last mission, the last like 10 minutes of gameplay, what Project Phoenix is.
Yeah.
Like that's not. That's not how it is.
I started like ignoring all that, just like ignoring like trying to connect the dots. I literally just play and just shoot the things and do what the mission says. I ignore all that.
I wish I could do that.
Because it's just too much. It's just too much to handle.
I wish I could do that,
You're
Dominic. I really do.
It's just annoying.
It is.
I just focus on shooting.
It hurts my head. I'm not even gonna lie, but that's just the story writer in me. Like I want to know the story of everything. Which, if you know me personally, you know that I'm going to college to study for film. So that's literally my personality is story writing. So
sorry, teacher. I don't care about the story. It's part of the class.
Exactly.
Oh, you're right.
Oh shoot, you're right. No, so that's why I pay so close to detailing in story. That's the only negativity I have. Actually, no, I have one more thing with Call of Duty Vanguard. It's the stupid modern attachments they have in the game. Like, why is that a thing? Why do you have a red dot scope from the 80s in 1940s? Like,
yeah.
Those two things are the only thing I have negative about it. Everything else is fine. Like, everything else is completely fine. The gameplay mechanics, the graphics, it's beautiful. It's perfect. And I love the multiplayer maps. Like, they actually are, they're decent. They're not 3-lane maps like World at War. No, World War II. Sorry, please do not clip that. I love World at War. I love that game. It's one of my favorite World War II games. Please don't judge me. Speaking of World at War, that is... I kind of want to talk about that game now, actually.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
You have not played World at War?
I might have. I don't remember.
That's that was the game that introduced Reznov to the Call of Duty franchise. Reznov. Tregovich. Steiner. All must die. But yeah, no, so it's basically it's if the original CODs had the modern technology and the gore of actual war.
Yeah.
Which I'm still... How have you not played it, Dominic? It's been out for years. It came out in 2008. Dominic, you were 4, I was 3.
Bad.
Oh yeah, it was right after my birthday too. Actually, no, you would have been 3 and I would have been 3. It was right after my birthday it came out.
Yeah, because we're almost a year. I'm almost a year older, but there's for like a month we're the same age.
Yeah. Actually, it's a month before your birthday. It was.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. World at War, Dominic. If you haven't,
play it.
You had to get into the mic.
No, like I'm being serious. If you want to know your next game you should buy World at War. And get it on PC because it supports mods. So if you ever want to try and mod the shit out of it, go for it.
Do you play have you played like Call of Duty Zombies?
Yeah, I used to with you. Remember?
Oh yeah. When you came over to my house, we'd play it.
Yeah, specifically Origins. I loved Origins. I still kind of keep up with the whole storyline though. Yeah. I like how you're like, I don't connect the dots and I'm over here. I love the whole story of Origins. And just in the Chronics in general. Just like, I love that whole, like, all of it.
The only thing I care about is like doing the Easter eggs.
Yeah, the Easter eggs are actually really fun to do though. But yeah, so I do keep up with all that stuff and watch videos about it. I've been going on this like weird crunch of watching this guy go outside the zombie maps. Like, he has mods, and then he goes out of the map to show what the map looks like outside of it. And as someone that also low-key likes game developing, it piques my interest, because it's like... I'm like, wow, these worlds are actually really small when you look at it. from the
In
outside.
in Black Ops 3, there's a mod you can get where it's like you can have like a mod menu. You can give yourself like infinite ammo,
Mhm.
like and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there's one where you can like no clip or on the map if you hold out your grenade. And I did that on Origins. I held my grenade just no clipped her on the map, and if you go to like where like the church is on Origins
Right.
and you fly past it, you can go into where the giant robot heads are without having to shoot the foot. You can just
Oh, wow.
no clip out of the map and go to where it is.
No way. That's crazy. Bro, that's nuts. I just what the hell? I just opened Steam. The first thing I see is called Britannic, Patroness of the Mediterranean, and then I just see it sinking into the water. Like, okay. What is this? I'm like half paying attention now. Step aboard the HMS, HMHS.
He's kind of German. HMHS.
My German in me came out. The third ship, a Lambent class trio.
It hit a mine, not a water mine. And went kaboom.
It went kaboom. HMSH. I keep saying H before.
HMHS.
I'll get it one day. HMHS. HMHS.
HMHS.
I can't do it. I have a stutter. I literally hate my stutter. And then there's Why am I getting all your? Do you want me to send these games to you since you're obsessed with the Titanic?
Yes.
Titanic VR. They said she was unsinkable. Now experience.
Oh, I think I've seen Jacksepticeye play that.
Dude, I would be okay. I hate the deep ocean. I hate the
Oh,
deep
isn't
ocean.
it awesome?
Oh, shut up. I literally can't. Like, when I see those videos where it's like, test your fears on TikTok, I'm like, it better not be water. And it's water. I'm like, okay, screw you.
Okay, hold on. So, people who are afraid of the ocean,
Okay.
are you afraid of water? Just big amounts of water? Or are you afraid of what's in the ocean?
I'm afraid of what's in the ocean.
Okay, so you're not afraid of the ocean. You're afraid of what's in it.
Okay, so if you
I hate it when
if you go off the
I
shore,
hate it when people
Dominic,
say
and
that.
there's a huge drop off from the shore to the bottom of the ocean, and you can't see like less than a meter in front of you, wouldn't you be a little terrified of what's right below you, looking up at you?
No. If there's nothing in it, if there's for a scientific fact there's no animals in it, I wouldn't be scared.
Okay,
But
I guess I would be less scared if I knew that there was nothing there, but that's why I say the
Like, if there-
ocean, because the ocean does
Yeah.
have living creatures. Like, we all know they do. So that's why.
It's like people say like I'm afraid of the dark. You're not afraid of it's just black. You're not afraid of just black. Like when you turn your phone off. Like when you turn your phone off and look at a black screen, you're not scared of that. You're scared of what's in it.
What are you, racist?
Are you-
that's literally all
you-
I heard.
You hate black.
I don't know why that's all I thought about.
I need to. We're recording. Be careful. Do you hate black?
No.
Okay.
I never said I was afraid of the dark. I was when I was younger, honestly. I was pretty scared of the dark when I was younger, but that's why I had a nightlight for a long time. But then eventually I kind of just accepted the fact that I was going to die one way or another. And I gave up on trying. So I was like, well, one way or another, I'm going out. Also, I swear to God, I have Firewatch in my library. I don't know why I'm so.
Do you know what that
I
fear is
don't?
called? Where it's like you're afraid of like man-made objects in the water.
I don't know what the quote-unquote scientific name for it is, but I know what you're talking about.
I watched a video of a guy that had that fear and watched videos of things in the water, and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
he couldn't even talk. He's like, "Oh, dude, I feel so sick."
Well, there's also a storm chasing game?
Is there?
Yeah, there is. Bro, I don't know why I'm on Steam right now. trying to spend my money.
I
Anyways,
looked up Titanic on Steam, and there's something called Mermaid Mission Titanic.
Oh, Lord.
What is
Almighty.
that?
That's concerning. Anyways, another fear I have is it's more of a disgust. It's not even fear. It's of the repeating holes. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like circles.
Like, oh,
I can't
are
remember.
they meant like from like the game Portal, where it's like you
Oh no.
up on the roof and on the floor you just keep falling.
Oh, like this. Oh, I know, ladies and gentlemen, you can't see this, but I'll send it to you. This is literally what I hate. Like, again, it's not I am afraid of this. I literally just hate it. Like, I get disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you at? Like, I hate this. Like,
Oh,
I
let me
hate
see.
that. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, that.
I hate that. Like, I hate it.
What is that? Triphobia or something?
I don't know.
I used to know
Cir-
the name of it,
cir-
dude. There's a girl I went to high school with who had that fear, afraid of those like bunch of holes.
You're right. It
I
is
would-
triphobia. It is triphobia.
I would airdrop her pictures
Okay,
of like
Dominic.
wasp nests.
Dominic.
I'd be sitting next to her. I would just airdrop her pictures of that.
Like this, dude. Ugh. I can't believe I'm like okay with sending you this. Like, I hate this, bro. I hate this. Dude, that's so disgusting.
Dude, like what how did your hand get like that?
I know.
You just had a bunch.
Okay, dude. Okay, that's definitely prosthetic. Like that's fake. Not the hand, but
Yeah.
what I just saw. Like it looked fake.
Is it weird that like I want to take like that wasp nest, the first one you just sent me, and just like crush it?
What?
That would be satisfying.
Why? What?
Like getting
That
like a
was the-
wasp nest.
That was the most random
like-
thing ever.
No, the picture you sent me was of a wasp nest.
Oh, that was?
Yeah, wasp nest look like that.
Oh, well, yeah, I know that, but I didn't think that was a wasp nest. I just thought
But,
it was
like-
a plant or something.
You like take that and then like just crush it.
Why is there a
people-
game about the Soviet Union? Workers and resources, Soviet Republic. What is this?
Wait, do you remember that Daniel Thrasher video where it's like POV, you have a fear of long words, and every word he says is just a big long word.
Yeah. Like, he just combined all the words he doesn't even like. Build a Soviet Republic from an impoverished country into a rich industrial powerhouse? Oh, it's a city builder. Brother, are you from Russia? Are you trying to go back to the quote-unquote good old days? Don't even get me started about that.
I looked up weird fears, and there's a fear. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name, but so one of it is fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. That's a fear.
That's a fear? I mean,
Here-
I find it annoying, but
but not like, oh my god, I'm freaking out.
I
That's what
can't breathe. I can't breathe.
That's,
I
that's
can't
what a
breathe.
phobia is. You are literally scared of it.
I know, like, bro.
Or like this one, fear of being without your mobile phone. Okay, that's everyone.
That's just anxiety. That's just anxiety.
Oh, there's a phobia. What's it? I think it's called metrophobia. It's a fear of poetry. I should have told my English teacher that.
Dude, that's the
Teacher,
best way.
I have metrophobia. Get this poem out of my face.
Dude, that would be like the best way to get out of something. Like ever.
Get a poem and just start screaming.
Okay, why are you playing? Stop. I don't care, EA. Leave me alone.
EA Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in my.
Dude, okay. I'm so excited for the new college football game. Have you seen all the clips coming from it? Like the game?
Yeah.
It looks so good.
I know.
I'm
I'm
so freaking
so excited for that to come out. When it's not come out, I'm playing that 24/7.
Oh, same, bro. We should honestly, me and you should do like an online dynasty or something like that, and then see who gets like
yeah.
the best record by the end of the season. Like just like something like that.
Yeah.
Like
We could both get on a team and try and beat the hardest difficulty on the computer
oh my gosh, and
on,
then
on
Heisman,
AI.
bro, Heisman difficulty.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
It's probably.
I
hope
get
that's
so
what it's
angry playing Madden on all Madden mode.
called.
It's it's like the game makes it. The game really makes it to where your players just go full retarded mode.
And somehow you have to compensate for that. I don't get those kind of like high difficulties where it's like, okay, you can figure it out, you got this, and then it's like, oh, my players have turned into autism. Like the word autism.
Like you, unless you switch to a player, every of your players just stand there. They don't do anything.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. I never played NCAA 14 on Heisman. I think I was either like veteran or lower. I usually was. Whatever the one below Heisman. It's not all. Yeah, it's all American. Actually, I barely touched All American too. Like the only reason why I would touch All American is for the playoffs to get a realistic experience, without being like getting my ass whipped, 24/7. Which, but okay. Speaking of that, actually, first team you're rebuilding. Go.
Nebraska.
Okay, we are in the middle of rebuilding. Okay, like you can't do that.
It's a tough one.
I already have
I like
mine.
Florida. I would probably be Florida because they've not been really good
Yeah,
past few years.
they've kind of gotten a little weird. Their other sports are doing really well, but their football just kind of has been lagging behind. I'm sticking with the same team that I've been trying to rebuild. Or I did rebuild on NCAA 14.
Kansas.
Actually, that was for a while what I was doing, but no, it's Stanford now.
Oh yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, no, but the funny thing is that because they're from Cali, they are so OP once you get them like up and going again.
Yeah.
Like they're so good. Like I remember on my 360 when I still had it on 360 and before I switched over to my PC emulator to play it, I left Stanford to go coach at, I think it was like Ball State, and then I switched to Eastern Michigan. I was bouncing around. Stanford was still number 1 by like 5 years later after I left.
Oh.
Like once they get going, there's no stopping any Cali school. That's any Cali school. That's just because they're from California too.
Florida is kind of the same because Florida has a lot of like high school talent too.
Yeah. So I feel like once you get one Florida State school going, I feel like they'll be set for a while.
Should rebuild Louisville. They are so ass.
No, they're not, dude. They finished top. They finished top 15. What are you talking about?
Well, once the end of the season hit, they just kind of shit a brick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's talk about that Kentucky game.
Okay, you mean the one where I shattered my phone to, bro? And I'm not
Dude,
joking. I've shown you what it looks
every
like.
time Kentucky scores a touchdown, they take the L thing that they do, and they point it down. I'm like, oh, CJ's pissed.
You damn right I was pissed, bro. No, and then so the College World Series is here, right? And Kentucky, I went to Kentucky versus Florida just yesterday. Bro, Florida beat the living crap out of Kentucky. It was like 15-4.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, I was so happy. I literally, as soon as I saw Kentucky fans walking, I literally waved bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and then when we were walking down the stairs, I literally screamed. I was like, "Cards!" Because that's usually what they shout at Louisville football games. Is well, I didn't want to start their whole chant because I was the only one there. So, no, I miss the days though when Louisville was at the College World Series every year. Like they were good for a little while. From like 2016 to 2019 or 2020, they were there almost each year. I don't know what happened this year. They were doing pretty good, and then they pulled the Yankees and then fell apart. The Yankees
Actually,
start off really strong, and then they collapse at the end.
I've been wanting to ask you this.
Oh,
Why do you like Louisville?
Lamar Jackson when he was there.
Okay.
I don't know. Something just clicked when I watched him play with his freshman year, and I was like, I like this team.
No, you just like that player because that's all they had.
I mean, they won bowl games, so I mean, there's not really much I can complain about. But yeah.
They probably finally realized that once Lamar Jackson left, they're like, okay, we can't just rely on one player anymore.
Well,
we need to get a group of players.
Exactly. But the thing was that, like, once Lamar left, I had the decision of following Lamar, and then I just stay with Louisville. And I stayed with Louisville because he went to the Ravens. Because at the time when the Patriots were trying to draft, it was right at the later end of Brady's career where I'm like, okay, he's gonna leave soon. Like, I could tell he was gonna leave one way or another, like whether it be retirement or joining another team. I was like, so they should probably draft another quarterback to be ready. Nope. They passed on Lamar Jackson. And then what happened the following year? Brady left. So it was kind of just one of those kick in the teeth where it's like, well, kind of missed that. Now, if he would have gone to the Patriots, yes, I would have stopped liking Louisville, because then I'm like, all right, all hands on deck on Patriots again. Which, for most of you who do not know, I am also a Patriots fan, and I still am, even though we suck.
And bandwagon. Excuse me.
If I was a bandwagon, I would have started dick riding Kansas City.
They just like the Patriots because they still have the most Super Bowls. Like, that's why.
Well, who else am I supposed to like? The fucking Steelers? Like,
you don't have to like anyone from that region. How about you could like any team? That's why I don't like NFL. Which I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, so I should probably stop talking about NFL. I feel like that's what a lot of Patriots fans do. When Patriots started winning, people started bandwagoning to Brady and the Patriots. Now that Brady left, they're like, well, crap. Now we can't go to the Chiefs because people are really going to call us bandwagons. So we got to stay with the Patriots, so people don't think we're bandwagons.
But that's the thing, though. I've never liked the Chiefs my entire life. I never liked the Chiefs at all.
Even though they've been the closest team to us.
Or even Denver, bro. I don't even like Denver, and I know you like. I know you do. So I'm not gonna like say anything derogatory about Denver, but I just don't like any of the teams near me. And the next closest team is freaking Minnesota. And I don't know if you know this, but they're not too hot.
No. Actually, I don't know if you saw this, but there's a statistic it showed like 10 NFL teams that have like the highest winning percentage since, I think, like in the Super Bowl era, and all the teams have won like more than 2 Super Bowls, and the Vikings are like number 5 with no Super Bowl wins.
Bro, that shows you they choke in the playoffs all the time.
They're one of like the winningest teams in the Super Bowl era, and they've never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that must suck. But yeah, that's why I don't really talk much about me being a Patriots fan anymore, though. Even though I have a Tom Brady jersey, and I have a whole bunch of Patriots memorabilia, and I have a Patriots hat, I have a Patriots sweatshirt, like, I'm not done with the Patriots at all, but at the same time, it's like,
when Cam Newton went there, I was like, oh, well, let's see if he can do something there, and did nothing.
bro was all right for like 6 games. And then lost the last 6. Like, that was the season we had. And they were like, we can do better. Let's bring in what was his name? I can't remember his name. I'm blanking.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones. Yeah, let's bring in Mac Jones from Alabama because they won the championship. No, losing record each year.
That's why it's not all about the quarterback, which is what football is now.
Yeah.
Like Justin Fields, don't know if he won the Heisman or something. One of
No.
the best quarterbacks in college, and then he gets to the Bears and has done nothing.
Yeah, it's usually when you put one good player on a team, it's not going to make a difference. And I think they're slowly starting to realize that, but never know. I've been eyeballing EA Sports FC 24. It says you have it. I'm only eyeballing it because I've been in love with soccer the past couple of months. So
Oh, yeah.
I want to play soccer, video game, a video game.
That game was the game was $60, but there was some deal or whatever. It was only like $12, so I was like, okay, I should probably pick it up now.
Well, you're lucky because it's $70 for the regular version.
Ooh.
And $100 for the Ultimate Edition.
There's some limited time offer. It was only like $12. So I was like, if I don't get it now, I'm probably never gonna get it.
Exactly, but I kind of miss that. This is funny. Like if you scroll down, all of the reviews are negative. Not recommend. The new Euro 2024 update made
the
my
only reason
career mode crash. What?
The only reason why, like especially like new Madden games and FIFA, the reason why they have such bad reviews is because they make a completely different game, make it $80, and they don't really change anything. It's like
Yeah, that's the
only
people hate problem. I like this one. Not recommend. EA never disappoints in disappointing us.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Game gets worse day by day. I will not, and please do not buy the next game. EA needs a lesson to stop working on AI play. What?
I don't know.
This one just says please. This one says, "What is your Subway order?"
Some people are just weird.
Got cancer from this game. Highly recommend.
Oh my god.
Makes me hate minorities. Dude, but he has 34 hours of this game on record, so bro's been hating on minorities for a while. What is this? Hang on. Hello, EA. This is an offline player writing. Yes, we exist. Sorry that we spent €80 for your game and not 200 to 500 to 5,000 like other online players or streamers to open your packs. You make the game worse and worse for us. I know you don't give a damn, so it's the last time I will ever buy a product from you guys. Oh, also, I play on PC. Another thing that you people don't care about. I get it. You're a monopoly. I know EA gets a lot of hate, but personally, I don't think it gets enough. I'd rather buy WinRAR. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this one is so long.
This person on Madden on 24, this person with review saying, "I love this game and I wish it was the NFL team of America, and I love Tom Brady's censor because it's so big and fat in my mouth."
What? Do not buy FIFA points. Do not buy FIFA points. Do not buy.
It's supposed to say Tom Brady's dick, but they censored it.
Affects mental health.
This game makes me hate minorities.
This one,
that's a good one.
This is the only positive one, and it genuinely is positive. I only play career mode. That's me though. I only play career mode or player career. That's all I play with these games. I don't play online because of the stupid ultimate stuff that they have.
I play like franchise.
Or franchise, yeah. I like franchise too.
Is this Russian game you're talking about? Soviet Republic?
Yeah.
What is it? You want to be controlled of the Soviet Union? Now you can.
Have you ever wanted to drink vodka and be a Soviet? Well, now you can. Also, I want to keep working on my Russian accent more because I want to eventually start voice acting a Russian character at some point in the future. I feel like I'm doing
Nikolai from Zombies.
Oh, yeah. You fight like good Russian bear. Thanks for drinking vodka.
No vodka.
No vodka! No, but honestly, I feel like that my Russian voice improved a lot just from doing Foxy's voice.
Oh yeah. I don't know why we made him
I don't,
Russian.
I
remember
don't
what the idea
know
was.
either, bro. I think no, I was trying to make him Indian, but it wouldn't come out as Indian.
Oh. So you just came up with Russian.
Yeah, but then here's the funny thing. I could do Indian pretty well now. Thank you for
We do not
calling
eat
Microsoft.
cows here.
Thank you for calling Microsoft support. Unfortunately, I couldn't come to the phone right now. If you could leave me your credit card information, your zip code, and your email address, that would be appreciated. Thank you, and have a great day.
Gosh.
Yeah, so I don't know why I just couldn't do an Indian accent then. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
I don't think so.
Yeah, most of these are literally just about Ultimate Team, though. That's the funny thing. There's only been a couple about offline stuff, but even then it just sounds like they had a bad time with that. Dude, some of these are so... This one is a whole page, bro.
A review?
Yeah, it literally was a page. Oh, this one
Wow.
got censored out a lot. Beep, beep, game. Beep, EA. The stupid piece of beep won't even launch such as beep. Disgustingly horrible company. It should be taken off the Steam store. Excuse me. You will go mentally insane. I will do one push-up for every like this review gets. How many likes does it have? 231 so far. Okay, I'm not gonna say that one. That kind of that's bad. Okay, this game gave me acne, AIDS, allergies, Alice in Wonderland syndrome, Alzheimer's disease, anal abscesses, anal cancer, anal itching, anal tear, anxiety disorders, arthritis, asthma, asthmagitis, autism, autoimmune disease, autobrewer disease. What is that? Attention deficit
Alice in Wonderland disease.
autistic spectrum disorder, asbestos, bad breath, bacteria. I'm okay. I think you get the idea. It literally. Oh my gosh. No, dude. You get down to the D. Dehydration, dementia. Oh my gosh, dude. Some of these are way too good. I made Kanye West in career mode. Okay. Ruined my life. Somehow this thing gets censored. It said ass game, but I played 200 hours.
It made me get a divorce.
Wait, seriously?
This game made me and my wife split up.
Oh my gosh. Same AIDS as every year. Okay, there's another list. I'd rather play eFootball. Ball, dog game, but I'm still playing. I know who made the game. I bought this game knowing who made it. I brought this upon myself. It crashes very often on PC.
I haven't had any problems.
Yeah, so some people I just think are unlucky then. I hate this game.
So I have to write, I hate this game.
I'm a fat monkey. What?
That was the review. I'm a fat monkey.
Yeah, this game made my son homosexual.
Almost.
I can end women's career? What? Game is fun, but too much lag and cutscene. He didn't even spell two.
If you're on a crappy PC, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, probably, honestly. I'm over here kicking it with a GeForce 3060 and a Ryzen, I think it's a 5 processor. Like, I'm doing pretty good over here, so I think I'll be fine. I can literally run Red Dead Redemption 2 on ultra settings and not have frame drops. And now that I got my Wi-Fi all fixed up, I shouldn't have any more issues either, so. Oh, this game runs terribly on my AMD RX 7900. How old? Wait, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to be a computer whiz, and I'm going to look up how old this is.
I feel like people just think the games are terrible because their PC can't handle it, because they're playing like a freaking laptop.
Honestly. AMD RX 7900 XTX. Well, first of all, you're using an AMD. Their graphics cards suck.
Crap game, my graphics card sucks.
Yeah.
It's the game's fault.
Oh, it came out 2 years ago, so it's fairly new, but... And I'm checking for driver updates every day. We're mainly playing clubs when the game frame drops to 7 frames per second. I don't think that's a graphics card issue. I think that's a processing issue. I'm gonna give him an award. Bro, okay, what is this? 600 hours, can't sex the woman. What is this? Now for kicking a woman, you will get a maximum red card. What? What is going on in this game, bro? This game is great if you don't need a controller anymore. I can't read that. That's Arabic.
This game is so stupid.
This game is so stupid. I am going to get a refund. Thank you for calling Steam Support. How may I help you? Oh, god damn it. Like, right there. I went Russian there that time. I already broke 2 controllers. Nice. I think that's just a Hue problem. Dumb, and I hate it, but it's FIFA. Honestly, same. Trash game, horrible piece of shit. What's your Subway order? I have an addiction. Don't worry, dude. This dude has 1,000 hours.
Jeez.
This game like just came out. Brother, get a life. Actually, I'm curious. How many hours do I have on Rocket League? It's probably not much considering I just started this account, but then I can go check on my Xbox. So let me go. No, wait. Yeah, I have to get into Rocket League, so give me a second.
Oh.
I gotta turn on my Xbox too. I gotta check. I gotta check on my Xbox. Because that's where I played a lot of Rocket League starting out, was on my Xbox, so.
The reviews on Modern Warfare 3 is mostly negative.
Damn. Also, wait, I have 2 accounts, so I need to get my calculator out for this shit, bro. Whoops. Profile, career stats. 14. That was 15. 14.
Yeah. This person reviewed. As a kid, I would grab my neighbor's electric fence and see how long I could hold on to it. This game
Okay.
reminds me of that.
Dude, what? Okay, so I got 15, or sorry, 14. Let me log in. Hello? Hello? Marines! Marines! Where the fuck are my Marines? Marines! Okay, my Xbox is not loading anymore. Okay, now I'm gonna load up. Why do I have those stupid images saved to my desktop? Bro. The stupid hole pictures are literally on my desktop. Okay. Loading up Rocket League now. Oh, okay, I'm getting spammed with notifications. Holy crap. Okay. Stats. Wow. Oh, okay. I need a time calculator for this. Okay, here we go. So, it was 14 hours, 11 minutes, I think I'm just going to do 50 seconds. Here's 5 days, 20, 57, 49. Okay. Just that. Now if my Xbox would load, that would be great. Okay, so far, like, and also the way Rocket League, like, tracks your playtime is if you're playing a game. I currently have, in total, 6 days, 11 hours, 9 minutes, and 39 seconds. So, that's the amount of games I've played. If I played for 6 days, 11 hours, 9 minutes, and 39 seconds in a row, that's how long I've played. But that's just my 2 PC accounts. That does not include my Xbox account. And I'm scared to look at my Xbox account.
Hey, have you played a lot of Rocket League on that?
On my Xbox, yeah. Like, I played a lot with my friends when it first came out. But it won't let me choose a wireless connection. My Xbox stops working. I don't know my SSID, bro. Okay, actually, let me go into my account. I'm having Wi-Fi issues? Oh, why not? Enter. No. Show me. Show me.
How many hours I have on Fortnite?
Oh lord.
I do play this game a lot. I played it less because Epic ruined the game. I have 3,677 hours.
Brother.
On my PlayStation? Probably add another 1,000 to that.
Oh my, bro, you need to touch some grass. Yeah, so my Xbox just won't connect to my internet for some reason. Like, it won't even pop up. Alright, well, that's annoying.
Call tech support.
Thank you for calling Microsoft tech support. How may I fuck you over today? This is so annoying. Okay, actually, I forgot. I have to restart my console. That's what I have to do. Okay, so it was like... Let me think. It was... Oops. Oopsie daisies. It was 6, 11, 9, 47, I'm pretty sure. Alright. But also, I think I'm mixing a lot of my time playing Rocket League with on my Xbox with just season mode, which isn't online, so we're about to find out.
Alright,
Xbox is loading. Let's go settings, network settings. Please work. Yay, it worked. Okay, give me a couple more seconds. Let it do its thing. Oh, and of course you got me to... It needs to update. Bro, it's got to update. So Dominic,
Just-
should I get FIFA or FC, whatever it's called, despite all these cancer reviews?
um, I'd say get it.
Do you think it would satisfy my soccer needs in my career mode and in Dynasty or whatever it's called for?
Yes. The only reason the reviews are bad is because they just come out with a new game. They don't change anything. If you're
Alright.
gonna get one, you might as well get the newest one.
True. Also, I'm gonna cut this out of the video of the podcast. So it's fine. Tomorrow, me and um, I'm having a meeting about the series finale with a bunch of people. Would you like to either call in at all so you can have some input on it? The meeting's gonna be at like 11:30 my time, so 12:30 your time. I'm only asking you this because I still want you to be involved in this somehow.
I don't know if I'll be up in time for that
Dude.
with my current sleep schedule.
Oh, sorry. It's sleep o'clock. Sorry, I gotta go. Bro. That's fine. I'll just keep you updated, I guess, about it. And I'll text you if I ever want your input about something. I would send you the whole entire fucking script if you want to read through a script.
I feel like
How long is it? I think it's... shoot, I can't remember. I don't have my MacBook near me. I think it's somewhere above like 84 pages.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's how long that episode's gonna be. It's 84 pages of script. Well, technically, it's 83 because the first page is a title card or the front cover of it. So it's technically 83, but yeah. You want to read a book?
I was kind of excited to graduate high school so I didn't have to deal with reading stuff.
Well, guess what I'm making you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, back to video. So Dominic, would you be like interested in like ever making like a whole series like in some form or another at any point in your life?
Depends what you'd be doing it about.
Yeah. Would you do like I'm just asking you this. I'm not saying we're gonna do any of this, but I'm just asking. Would you do like ever some like live action stuff at all?
Yeah.
What's your cup of tea like? What would be like your best role?
I don't. I have no idea off the top of my head. I would kind of have to think about that.
Would you do some sort of like skit or role play, for example, on video games or something?
Do like skits.
I mean, we kind of did a skit in Gary's mod already, but
Yeah. Kind of like we just have an idea, but we don't plan out like line for line.
yeah,
We just have an idea.
yeah. Okay, my Xbox finally updated. Sorry, I was trying to do filler conversations while it updated. You know, for how fast my internet is, that kind of took a while. Please don't have an update, Rocket League. Please don't have an update.
Please have an update, Rocket League. Please have an update, Rocket
Damn it! Okay, but it's fine because I have super fast internet. Literally, Microsoft Flight Simulator has an update, It's already at 74, and it just started. Like, percent. Oh, would you look at that? It's done. Dominic, do you know the joy of 8 gig internet?
Probably not. Actually, go to I want to test this. Go to Google or a browser and type in internet test. I want to see how yours is compared to mine.
I already have the screenshot of when we tested it out. If you want me to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
All right. You want me Snap or Discord?
Snap's fun.
Okay. I'm getting a Discord update? Question mark?
Yeah, question mark?
Okay, I want to send you this. This is Nana and Papa's. Like, this is Nana and Papa's, bro. Dude.
Wow, that is terrible.
It is. It's so bad. Okay, and then, it's this one. Here's mine.
Oh, I didn't mean to save it.
I think that's not wired. Like, that's not hardwired. I'm gonna double... I don't think I saved what my hardwire was, so I'm gonna do that, actually. I'll do the speed test for my hardwired real quick.
Yeah, our grandparents' internet that's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay, I'm doing the wired internet. If I disconnect, sorry. I also forgot that we have a bunch of devices now stacked on top of my Wi-Fi now, so this is it hardwired.
It's pretty. It's okay.
It's okay, whatever. Are you doing your speed test right now?
Yes. Let me do it.
Okay. Yeah, because that the 6000 one I sent you, that was like right when they first installed it, and that was not wired. Like, that was my PC just hooked up to it. So, I I'm also assuming, and actually, this is probably what it is, but a lot of services don't need that much internet access, so it like bottlenecks it in a weird way. So, it's like it has so much it doesn't know what to do with, you know?
Yeah. Oh, let me go to this website and do it. Oh. A lot of pop-ups on this.
Bro, what website did you go to?
It's going.
It's got 1 minute.
Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. No, like take a picture. And a pop-up came up and blocked the whole thing. It says about mine.
It says you don't want to see this. You don't want to see that. God damn. Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you would have a lot more than that. You don't seem like you have a lot of connection issues. Because your upload is, like, pretty low. Like, lower than what I was thinking it would be.
I think I tried it. I think I hooked up to Ethernet. I don't remember what it said, what that was. But my ping in like games wasn't really any lower than what it is wireless connection. The only thing that Ethernet really does is like it stops. There's no like lag spikes.
Yeah, that's why I run my PC on Ethernet only, and I don't.
And I don't really get a lot of lag spikes, so it's just not worth it getting Ethernet.
I mean, I'm just saying that like the upload was kind of like I wasn't expecting it because you don't seem like you have any lag like Discord connection issues, you know. Whereas me,
Yeah.
I was struggling, bro. Like mine would disconnect me randomly, and then I would join back, and it was so weird. Okay, Rocket League finally decided to load. 20
Let's
years
see
later.
it.
All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, you can tell I have not opened Rocket League in a long time. Profile, career, stats. Actually, that's interesting. I am actually really surprised. So with this account, I'm at 7 days, 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 37 seconds. I only have 16 hours on this account. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're talking about like grand total, that's a lot of games played. Now, obviously, I still got a long way to go before I'm at the... Dominic, do you want to know how many hours the pros in Rocket League have in Rocket League usually?
Jeez, I do.
Take a shot.
I guess like 12,000 hours.
Okay. That's a little too much. Tone it down a little.
8,000.
It's about 5,000 hours usually. I'm not close to that at all, Dominic. Not even close to that. 6 days in hours. I only have about... Actually, no, it was 7 days in hours. I have roughly 168 hours of Rocket League. Which is kind of sad when you think about it, but I still got a long way to go anyways, so... But...
I honestly thought like on your Xbox you would have like how many hours is 7 days?
It was 168.
Oh, I was thought you would have more than that, like 800.
Honestly, for how much I felt like I played, I would have thought that, but I guess not. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of the Think Tank. I know this one was kind of not really planned, and we just kind of went off our top of our heads with what we were saying. So thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it this far, please leave a like. And if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, go watch our previous episodes of this podcast. And yeah, Dominic, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I got nothing.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the subscribe button if you're listening to this on YouTube. If you're listening to this on any other platform, please follow and rate this podcast so we can get out to more people. With that being said, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will talk to you guys next time.